Ever felt stuck in life's battles with no sword to fight? What if I told you that a legendary Japanese swordsman from the 17th century holds the keys to conquering today's challenges? Stay tuned as we uncover the 7 ancient lessons from Musashi Miyamoto that can transform your life today. Musashi Miyamoto, also known as Miyamoto Musashi, is one of Japan's most legendary and celebrated swordsmen and ronin. Born in 1584, Musashi became renowned through stories of his unique double-bladed swordsmanship and undefeated record in his 60 duels. Beyond his martial prowess, Musashi was also an esteemed artist and philosopher. His famous work is Dokkodo, but the other. The Book of 5 Rings outlines strategies of swordsmanship and tactics of war, but also offers profound life lessons. This guide has transcended its martial origins, inspiring leaders, businessmen, and athletes across the world for centuries. Lesson 1. Accept everything just the way it is. Musashi understood that resistance often leads to suffering. By accepting things as they are, we can maintain our inner peace and harness our energy more effectively. In life, just as in combat, unexpected events can derail our plans. Whether it's a setback at work, a personal loss, or a global crisis, how we respond to these situations can define our path forward. Musashi teaches us that acceptance isn't about passive resignation. It's about acknowledging reality and working from there. This lesson is about embracing the imperfections of life and the uncontrollable nature of the world around us. Imagine facing a tough situation at work. Perhaps a project isn't going your way. Instead of fighting reality or blaming circumstances, you accept the situation. This doesn't mean giving up. Instead, you assess your options realistically and find a new way to approach the problem. Acceptance empowers you to find solutions rather than wasting energy on denial. Today, try to accept something you've been resisting. Notice how this shift in attitude affects your energy and decision-making. Remember, acceptance is a warrior's tool to keep their mind clear and their actions effective. Lesson 2. Do not seek pleasure for its own sake. Next, we explore Musashi's warning against the pursuit of superficial pleasures. In his time, just as in ours, it's easy to be tempted by quick gratifications. But Musashi teaches us the value of discipline and deeper fulfillment. Pleasure for its own sake can be like junk food for the soul, tempting and satisfying in the moment, but ultimately unfulfilling. Musashi believed that a life spent chasing fleeting pleasures leads to a shallow existence. Instead, he championed the pursuit of enduring satisfaction that comes from discipline, mastery, and purpose. In today's digital age, distractions are only a click away. It's easy to spend hours on social media, video games, or binge watching TV. Instead, Musashi would guide us to seek pleasures that contribute to our growth, like learning a new skill, practicing a craft, or contributing to your community. Challenge yourself this week to replace a quick pleasure with an activity that offers deeper satisfaction. You might find that this not only enriches your day, but also brings you closer to the person you aspire to be. Lesson 3. Do not, under any circumstances, depend on a partial feeling. Lesson 3 from Musashi is about the dangers of relying on incomplete impressions. He teaches us to look beyond our initial feelings and seek a fuller understanding of our situations. Partial feelings are like snapshots of a movie, limited and possibly misleading. To make decisions based on them can lead to errors in judgment and missed opportunities. Musashi advocated for a comprehensive view, encouraging us to gather as much information as possible before acting. Consider a time when you made a snap judgment about someone or something, only to realize later that you were missing a big part of the picture. By reserving judgment and remaining open to new information, you allow yourself to make more informed, effective decisions. Next time you're about to make a decision based on a gut feeling, pause and gather more information. Approach the situation with curiosity and an open mind. This way, you can act not just with confidence, but with clarity and wisdom. Lesson 4. Think lightly of yourself and deeply of the world. Musashi's fourth lesson invites us to embrace humility and to think beyond our personal desires. This lesson is about understanding our place in a larger context and acting with a sense of responsibility to others. Thinking lightly of yourself doesn't mean undervaluing your worth. Rather, it's about not letting ego drive your decisions. Musashi believed that by focusing on the bigger picture, our communities, our environment, and our world, we could make decisions that are not only good for us, but also beneficial for others. In practice, this might mean choosing a career path that not only fulfills you, but also serves a greater good, or it could be as simple as recycling and conserving resources. Each choice that considers the wider impact on the world reflects this principle. Today, try to make one decision that benefits someone else more than it benefits you. It could be helping a colleague, donating to a cause, or sharing your knowledge. Notice how this feels and observe the impact of your action on others. Lesson 5. Be detached from desire your whole life long. Musashi teaches us to be detached from desires, a lesson that helps us avoid being controlled by temporary emotions or materialistic wants. This detachment leads to freedom and true inner peace. Desire can lead us astray, making us chase after things we don't really need or want, distracting us from our true goals. By learning to detach from these desires, we gain the ability to focus on what truly matters: our personal growth, our relationships, and our contributions to the world. Think about what you deeply desire and ask yourself why. Is it a new gadget, more followers on social media, or something else? Consider what would happen if you didn't pursue these desires. Often, you'll find that your happiness and well-being don't actually depend on them. Challenge yourself to let go of one desire this week. Focus instead on being present and grateful for what you currently have. This practice can help reduce stress and increase contentment in your life. Lesson 6. Do not regret what you have done. Musashi's sixth lesson is about living without regret. By fully accepting our past actions, we can move forward with confidence and purpose. Regret can be a heavy burden, often holding us back from taking new opportunities or risking new ventures. By accepting our past, both the good and the bad, we can learn from it and avoid being paralyzed by regret. Consider a past decision that you regret. Reflect on how this has influenced your subsequent choices. Now, think about how you can accept and learn from this experience, using it to inform better decisions in the future. Forgive yourself for past mistakes and view them as valuable lessons. This mindset shift can liberate you from self-doubt and empower you to make bolder, more confident choices. Lesson 7. Die if you must, but do not stretch out your time. The final lesson from Musashi is about living authentically and urgently. It's about not wasting time and living each moment to the fullest. This lesson encourages us to live as if each day were our last, to prioritize what's truly important, and not to prolong our time through half measures or fear-driven choices. It's a call to live boldly and with integrity, making the most of every moment. Ask yourself if there are things you're putting off because you're afraid of the outcome, or if you're wasting time on things that don't align with your core values. What would you change if you had only a year to live? Start that project, mend that relationship, or take the trip you've been putting off. Act with the urgency and passion that comes from knowing life is short and each moment is precious. Musashi's lessons from over 4 centuries ago still ring true in our ears, teaching us to live boldly and wisely. What lesson resonated with you the most today? Imagine implementing these ancient strategies in modern times and transforming your life's battles into victories. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more motivational insights. Until next time, live deeply and fight your battles with honor.